Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this new moon celebration. I am grateful for the cycles of the moon that are just reminders to us that there is something out there greater than we are, a mystery of spirit and a mystery of divine love. And it can be difficult sometimes to understand that, especially when humans tend to be a little on the annoying side from time to time. Have you ever noticed that? So today I picked my Yasmin Boland Moonology Manifesting deck. And Yasmin is fantastic. You might want to check her out online, follow her. She does meditations for all of the moon ceremonies. And she's just so inspiring and helpful when it comes to following the trail that the moon offers us when it comes to manifesting. So today, as has been our recent routine, we're going to pull up 5 cards that represent the wishes of my followers. You guys who are here with me on the regular, listening into how to attract more love, more money, more influence into our lives rather than chasing it all the time. Can you relate? So today we're going to pull our cards, and they are kind of dual wishes. One, there are wishes that we have when we are lacking something or we feel that something's missing. And there are wishes that the divine carries towards us. Did you ever think about that? That the divine is wishing something? It's very simple. The divine simply wishes for our time and our company. And so it's cool to think that there's such a personal interest in us from the other side, from the mystery. And so today, the wish is for us, the divine is wishing for us we were kinder to ourselves. So as we come to grips with the fact that we all have certain habits and certain mindsets that are not kind to ourselves, do you have that inner critic who speaks to you viciously from the inside and tells you you're not good enough, you failed again, why even try? And it breaks the heart of spirit when we don't see ourselves the way spirit sees us. And that is part of my personal challenge, because whenever something seems to dissolve or it doesn't work out the way you thought, it's pretty natural to think, how did I mess up? And the reality is there are so many factors out of your control. And if something fails, it's simply another opportunity. On this particular image, can you see that circle of stone? And there's a portal right there, a doorway into the future. It's so important when you're wishing on a star, and I see the figure looking up to the heavens, and whether it's a soulmate, someone to reconcile with you, what is your wish that you're holding on to today, that if it happened, you feel it would change everything? Abraham Hicks teaches that the only reason we think we want something is because we believe we will be happier when we have that thing. And that seems like a great idea. But what if what we think we want is not what we truly desire? That's kind of the pressure between spirit and humanity that just walks with us month to month, year to year. And we always have the choice of looking at what's not working out and questioning it. Why is it that I want this? What is it that I could be desiring? Is it something I truly believe will make me happier when it happens? And so, as we begin this divine transmission today of the love that is always available to us. I can't help but look at this drop. It looks like a drop dripping from the moon. And there is a figure, this triangle figure in it. And so for those of you into sacred geometry, this might be speaking clearly to you. To me, it's this unleash your kindest self and start with you. What is the kindest thing that you can do for yourself today? I know you're waiting for something, and that's pulling you into wishing. But look at yourself a little bit more intently today. If something's troubling you, is there an unfinished wish that's part of that energy? Are you willing to lay the wish down, leave it, and trust yourself in this moment to choose the kindest action you can do? Once you start being kinder to yourself, it's much easier to be kinder to the other people in your world. If your wish is unfulfilled so far, I suggest that a little bit of mirror work would be very helpful. And you could look into your mirror and you could say, even though I don't know how, I am in complete peace about my wish right now. Now, I know that may not feel true today, but when you have resolution of your wish, you will say something very similar. Even though I don't know how, that wish has resolved and come into completion right now. Sometimes our wish needs a little pruning because it's not specific enough, right? Even though I don't know how, I release my wish to the divine right now. All right, let's take a peek at card number 2. What is the wish that you are holding today? What is it that you want so much to come true this new moon? The new moon is in Libra, and that is all about balance. And as we stand in the energy of this day, which today is October 21st, 2026, the energy of the new moon, and how appropriate, we have new moon energy coming in Gemini, which is a fellow air sign. And one of the things I know can be challenging for my dear air signs is that you can think it and think it and think it until your thinker is sore. Isn't that true? You can run your mind round and round and round, never coming to a decision. And that can be so difficult because our minds are not necessarily our friend when we want to feel settled and balanced. The key for all of us is to find peace of mind within our being. Meditation is a wonderful practice, and through the through the magic of the internet and YouTube, you can find a meditation just about any subject that you are looking for. And when you discover the secret of meditation and how it helps you deal with that overactive mind, isn't it true? Good morning, Kelly. Don't you find it's true that on your most troubled days, it's because your mind is running amok? It's thinking every negative reason why your wish will not come true. You may be waiting for love. You may be waiting to move, or you may be waiting for a reconciliation in your family. It could be a lot of different things. And if that wish doesn't come true in the timing that you're wanting, your mind can be a force to be reckoned with, like a tornado ripping through your peace of mind. When I think about the wish that the divine could be holding toward us, which is kind of my twist today on this new moon energy, what might the divine be wishing for us today? And I feel like the divine would say, make a decision. Stop torturing yourself with back and forth thinking that robs you of your peace of mind. So as you hold your wish in your heart right now, what is it that you believe would make you so happy if it would come true? Right now, I hear the train whistle going by. Is it travel? Have you been wishing so much that you could travel, but you feel like your circumstances don't allow it? The universe wants you to know that your wish is important. But as you hold that wish in your heart, and today being the new moon, to set that intention. I will travel. I'm not sure how, I'm not sure when, but I intend to travel in the next year. Okay, just opening it up. And here I'm seeing a heart right down here, and it strikes me that with this mountainous terrain, that there is a desire for someone that's listening to me right now, that your desire has been to travel. You may have had a call to go to the mountains on a retreat of some kind. Very specific reading right here won't be true for everyone. But know that in this time, when the sky is dark, when you look up, you will not see the moon because the moon is hidden by the shadow of the earth right now. It's called a new moon for a reason, because when it comes out and starts to show itself again, you have a chance to recycle your belief system and decide between now and the next new moon that you're simply going to turn off that faucet of mindless thinking. Choose, excuse me, choose your thoughts carefully. I need a sip of my tea. Hold on. Excuse me. Sometimes when my throat gets scratchy, it's my sign that it's hard to speak the truth. And sometimes it is. It's hard to speak the truth to ourselves. Can you lay your wish in the hands of the divine? Can you plant your wish in spirit and not think about it every day and think, oh, it's not here today. It must be a failure. All right? So this is your goal. Think through your wish, get it written down on a piece of paper, fold it up and put it aside, and then pick action steps that allow you to reach out to new humans and connect. All right? It's this new moon is about relationships, it's about restoration, and it's about balance. So let's go forward. Leave your wish in the hands of the divine. A good affirmation to use would be this. Look right in the mirror, look into your eyes, and say, even though I don't know how, I'm releasing my wish to the universe now. Even though I don't know how, I choose to let the divine work on my wish right now. Even though I want my wish right now, I am willing to stretch and grow in spirit right now. Okay, my friends? Hey, it's Jay, Andrea, welcome. Ola, I'm so glad you're here today. I feel that the divine wants to bless us in this season of the new moon in Libra. Let's pick a different card here and go forward. What is it that you're wishing for? Hold it in your heart. You could even place your hand on your heart right now and hold that wish. What is it that is most important to you? Is it a reconnection? I love picking randomly like this, and I'm grateful that Divine is drawing us to these new moon cards. Again, new moon in Cancer. Just the reminder that new moon time is precious. You might ask me, what's the difference between a wish and an intention? So let me think about that for a second. What's the difference between a wish and an intention? I would say that a wish feels magical, certainly. A wish upon a star. Wishes do come true. There's so many quotes about wishes, and I love them. But intentions cross a different, they cross into a different world. Setting an intention puts roots on your wish. Okay, setting an intention creates a magnetism of walking forward. So as you are holding your wish, and I'm going to put my hand on my heart right now. So go ahead and join me. Place your hand on your heart. Are you wishing for a reconciliation? I'm getting a lot of energy around that today, that somebody is not in contact, and it would be a wish come true if they would reach out. Somebody here is wishing for a new home. And if that wish came true, it would make you feel so satisfied. And some of you are wishing for a partner. And if that partner would show up, you're sure that your life would be so much better and more fulfilled. All of those wishes are great because they're not meant to harm anyone, right? But the thing is that an intention sets in motion a process. And so if these wishes feel like you, let's make an intention and create a process. Use your thoughts as seeds, planting your wishes into the soil of spirit. Relax. What a message. How often, when we're wishing for something, we're just running around and listening to this video or that video. You might come and you might look up 10 tarot readings today. Some people do, always looking for that answer. When in reality, if Spirit could make a wish today, if Spirit were looking at your situation and wanted to make a wish, Spirit would say, please relax. I wish you could relax and understand that your spiritual team is working on your heart's desire. I wish you could relax and enjoy where you are right now. If Spirit were meeting up with you in your dreams, Spirit would say this to you. You're working too hard. You're worried about nothing. All is working out to your benefit. It's hard, isn't it? Especially if you've been wishing for something for a long time and it hasn't come. But as you take a journey into your inner being and have a meeting, maybe some of the wishes you thought you wanted have changed. Maybe you have a willingness right now to team up with Spirit and work together at growing something that is truly lasting. An affirmation that can work really well for this situation, and again, I like to suggest doing it in a mirror so you can see yourself saying this. Even though I don't know how, I'm learning to relax right now. Even though I don't know how, I am learning to let go right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm releasing my wishes to Spirit right now. This is powerful mojo. Okay, this is powerful moon lunation, the moonology. Let me just show you the deck in case you're just joining me using the moonology manifesting cards. When it comes to the new moon, when you can change what you're thinking, what your actions are around your wish, around your intentions, you're going to be adding fertilizer to the spiritual soil to grow the, how do I say this? Well, Abraham Hicks talks about becoming receptive, practicing. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe this, you guys. We are so backed up by Spirit today. I am tingling. I have goosebumps right now because this deck has 44 cards in it, I think, And we have picked new moon cards for most of today. So this feeling of making a wish and then what's the word? Transmuting our wish to an intention. It's like the wishes float around our consciousness, but an intention sinks roots. And so look at this, attune to the divine. Our new moon in Pisces, so you may be a Pisces here watching today, and I welcome you if that's so. But as we look here, hi Jana, welcome. As we are studying what it is that Spirit is wishing for us, when I began the reading this morning, that's what I got on my mind. I'm filled with wishes. I wish for changes in a lot of different life areas. I wish to connect with clients who understand what it is I teach, making that perfect connection. I wish for reconnection with some family members who are in a different space right now. All kinds of wishes. And I feel like the Spirit wants me, and I'm standing in proxy for you guys, wants us to think, what does Spirit wish for you? Instead of wishing for all of our stuff and putting our intentions out there, what is it that Spirit is wishing for us? So in this card, this reminds me of it reminds me of where a meteor might have struck the earth, because I'm seeing this kind of like a crater. And so, with this energy, I'm sensing there's someone listening right now who's experienced a loss, that there has been like a meteor hitting your world. Nearly 18 years ago, right now, in this month, right now, I was going through a severe health challenge, and it knocked me badly. It felt like a meteor had hit me, body, mind, spirit, and emotions. A huge dent, because it stopped me. It took nearly a year to recover. In some ways, I'm still recovering, but able to rejoice that life was restored, that I was able to recover. And that's energy I'm sensing today. There's somebody listening who's had a loss that has frozen you in time. And the universe is reaching through this portal, the invisible moon. When you go out into the dark tonight, you will not see the moon. It's because a shadow is covering it from the earth. And it feels like that. When loss comes, it can feel like the deepest, darkest hole, can't it? So I believe that if Spirit could speak with a voice today, Spirit would say, I wish you could tune yourself to me. Oh man, I get hit with emotion here. You know how you feel that tingle behind your eyes? Your throat starts to close when tears are there. It wouldn't surprise me if somebody here right now listening doesn't have a tear coming out of your left eye. It's such a tender message from Spirit right now. I wish you could attune to me. Maybe all your wishes fell apart recently, and maybe you are on the edge of giving up hope. I want you to know that we love you here. In my community, it's tiny. I have this itty bitty community, and I love you all so much. And I totally wish that my little bitty love channel could impact more people. And I believe for me, the universe is speaking so clearly to just keep tuning into the divine no matter what. So maybe it's a day for a brand new wish. Maybe it's a day when the Spirit is saying, okay, I got it. You've wished all these things. I hear you. But now it's time to wish something brand new. Is there something that you can find that you've never wished for before. Gosh, that's weird that I'm saying these words, but I'm in connection with it. It resonates with me, so I hope it resonates with all y'all. Hey, Dr. V, so welcome today. So, when we are looking at wanting to move our wish from a wish to an intention, that just means that you're going to pick one wish right now, and you are going to set that intention to grow confidence about that wish. So between now and the next new moon, a whole 28 days from now, that you're just going to intend to trust the divine with your wish. And we've done this before with one of our other affirmations, but I'm just going to remind you. Look into the mirror and look yourself in the eye and say, even though I don't know how, I've released my wish into an intention right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm tuning into the divine every day right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm allowing the divine to take care of my wishes now. Being able to release ourselves and set an intention to attune to the divine. What will happen to your wishes? I wonder, could it be that you have something comes into fruition this month just because you set an intention to be connected to the divine? I would love that for you, and I love it for myself. I'm such a selfish tarot reader. Maybe the most selfish one online. Why? Because I know that the only reason that the divine inspires me to go on live every day is to create readings for myself, because we are connected, you guys. This may signify me in the center here because I'm broadcasting, but I am collecting souls and spirits from all around me to share in this divine mission, to simply understand and flow in divine love. It can't be that complicated. Okay, let's pull another card. And let's see what the wisdom is. You guys, 4 new moon cards in a row. This is really makes me happy. This, as a tarot reader, these are oracle cards, to trust that the exact right messages are coming out. It's very moving to trust the cards. And so what I'm feeling in my spirit, and today, each of these cards, I have felt like Spirit wants to share its wishes with us, share its wishes. So what I'm seeing here is that Spirit has a wish, and the wish is, if the divine were speaking, I wish more than anything you would just go for it. I wish so much that my people would find their path to me. Spirit loves us more than we can love ourselves. And sometimes the things we're wishing for are taking us on a different path. We think that if we meet a person, I'm just going to use that as an example. We think if we meet that particular person, some would call them a twin flame or a soulmate, a divine partner, that if I had that, then I would be completely fulfilled. If I had that new position, if I were working for a more, if I were working for a kinder boss, if I were working in an environment where I was paid more, then my life would be so perfect. And Spirit says, listen, it is me. It's connecting with me that will create the wishes that will come true quickly. Because guess what? Another human cannot fulfill you 24/7. Any job that you have is going to have good parts and bad parts, right? No job is perfect. Any new home that you would move to is going to have an issue. So if our wishes are all about human stuff, they're empty wishes, because when they happen, it'll be, oh, great. And then the next day, you'll be hungry for something more. But when it comes to making a wish to know spirit better, setting an intention to say, okay, here I am, new moon in Libra. I am setting an intention today to align myself with divine love. My intention is to go for it. That once I am in constant communion with the love that is here every minute, whether I see it or not, that will change everything. I know it's difficult, you guys, when you're missing something, when you wish so much that something in your life changes. And believe me, I'm here right now to tell you personally that last night I had kind of a slide, where you start thinking one thought and it's not a fun one. And then before long, you've slid down the slide. Have you ever played that game, Chutes and Ladders, with little kids, where once you slip, you slide into a bad spirit and you slide into self-pity. Poor me syndrome. Poor little me. What will happen to me? And I went to sleep listening to a meditation that was very helpful for me. And I woke up this morning with that thought. If the divine had a wish that was mine, wishing for me, what would it be? And this reading has been like medicine for a lonely soul. If you're just joining me now, take a minute and listen to these readings because they have been filled with wisdom. Okay? So don't just wish. Create yourself an intention. Okay, my friends? That is going to really shake up your world a little bit because part of your mind might think, well, what about my wish? And Spirit would say, I'm holding your wish. Don't worry. And I'm thinking about that song that says, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be all right. Completely convinced that that's the Spirit's message for us today when it comes to divine love. Let's talk about an affirmation. Looking into the mirror, looking into your eyes. Tell yourself, even though I don't know how, I'm feeling so filled with spiritual love right now. Even though I don't know how, I'm 100% sure of divine love right now. Even though I don't know how, I am convinced the divine loves me right now. Now, I understand that they may not be true for you right now. I get it. But living as if, creating an assumption of what it would be like to have that wish fulfilled, that if I set that intention to be filled, fueled, and fired up with divine love, that everything else will come into place. Could that be true? Are you on board? Are you guys here for it? Please leave me a comment. Talk to me. Let me know what it is that you are wishing for. I will continue to do these divine readings for you, the divine love readings, to support you. Please feel free to reach out. My email, patternbreakertarot@gmail.com, or check out my website, manifestfaster.com. There's a section over there that says Ask Catherine, and I would love to hear from you. Tell me what it is you're looking for. Tell me exactly, and I will shoot you a resource. I have plenty of YouTube videos that I've produced and other people that I love their work, and I'm happy to share what I know to lift your spirits today in this beautiful new moon energy. So there you have it. Thank you so much for being here today. Love you guys to pieces. I will be back tomorrow, and then this Sunday, of course, I'll be here answering your questions. So go forth and prosper. Have an absolutely magnificent day, and share divine love with a few strangers today, would you? Love y'all. Bye now.